Hello, let us learn how to solve this mass Olympiad problem. We are given square root of x to the power of 8 equal to the square root of x minus 1 all to the power of 8. If you are new here, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified math content. Now let's get started. So note that from algebraic formula, if we have the value of square root of a, square root of a can be equal to a to the power of 1 divided by 2, right? So that's taken. We can simply remove the square root from all sides and then see how we can simplify this. So if we remove the square root from all sides, we'll have that expression to now give us x to the power of 8 all to the power of 1 divided by 2, and this will be equal to x minus 1 all to the power of 8 and all to the power of 1 divided by 2. Great. Now from this part we can simplify. But as we simplify, I want you to remember a law of indices, that when you have a to the power of x all multiplied by the power of y, this can be equal to a to the power of x multiplied by y. So with that expression, I can simplify this. If I simplify this, I'll simply have x to the power of 8 multiplying 1 divided by 2, and this will be equal to x minus 1 all to the bracket of 8 multiplied by 1 divided by 2. So with that, I will simplify the exponents. If I simplify that, this is now going to give me x to the power of 4 equal to the value of x minus 1 all to the power of 4. Great. Now let's simplify this. Recall that 4 can be equal to 2 multiplied by 2. So if we use that expression here, you're going to find out that the value will become x to the power of 2 multiplied by 2 equal to x minus 1 all to the power of 2 multiplied by 2. And according to the law of indices, I can still simplify this. If I simplify this, remember, I'll have this to become x to the power of 2 all to the power of 2. If I bring this to this other side, it will become minus x minus 1 to the power of 2, and this will be all to the power of what? All to the power of 2. Great. So I can simplify from here. All of these can be equal to 0 on the right hand side. So if I want to simplify this, I'll simply recall an algebraic formula. Recall that if you have a square minus b square, this is a diff of 2 square. I'm going to have a plus b, right, multiplied by a minus b. So from this expression, you can see that a is equal to x squared, right? This, while b is equal to x minus 1 squared. So let's simplify this expression. Let's substitute this expression into the main expression. If we do that, we'll have that expression to now give us the first value, which is x squared, plus x minus 1 squared, right? And this will be multiplied by x squared minus the next value, x minus 1 what? Squared. And this will be what? Equal to 0. To simplify further, I want you to recall one algebraic formula. In that algebraic formula, if you have a minus b all squared, this can be equal to a square plus b square, right? And this will be minus 2ab. Now we can use this for this expression and this expression. If we use that to replace those expressions, we will now have that expression to now become, all these will now become x squared plus, this will now give me x squared plus 1 squared minus 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by x, and all these will be closed bracket. On the other hand, we'll have x squared minus, this will now become x squared plus 1 squared minus 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by x, and all this will be closed bracket. All of these will be equal to 0. Good. Now let's simplify. If we simplify this, we are now going to have this to become x squared, all this multiplied by this, plus, let's simplify, x squared plus 1, this will be minus 2x, and this will be multiplying this, we'll have x squared minus, this will become x squared plus 1 minus 2x, and all this will be equal to 0. So what do we have here? We have that expression to now become x squared plus, this will now become x squared plus, if we expand that, we'll now have that to become x squared plus 1 minus 2x, because the plus sign will multiply everything inside, and then we'll have this to become x squared minus x squared. Minus times plus is going to give us minus 1 plus 2x, and this will be equal to 0. Good. Now let's simplify this. From this expression, you come to see that we can easily simplify. This is going to give us 2x squared, right? So we'll have x squared plus x squared, 2x squared plus 1 minus 2x, and this will be multiplying. This is going to give us, this is going to clear cancel this, and then we'll be left with negative 1 plus 2x, and all these will be equal to 0. Good. Now let's simplify this. I'm going to simplify this to become, this will become 2x squared minus 2x plus 1, and this will be multiplying 2x minus 1, and this will be equal to 0. Now from this 0 product rule, I can take my first expression to give me 2x squared minus 2x plus 1 to be equal to 0. And from the second expression, I can have my 2x minus 1 to be equal to 0. Now from this second expression, I can easily find the value of my x, because 2x will be equal to 1, right? And then if we divide both sides by 2 and divide here by 2, we'll have 2 clearing 2, and the value of our x will be equal to 1 divided by 2. And that is the first solution to that expression given to us up there. To get this second two expression, we are going to solve this quadratic expression. To solve this quadratic expression, let us compare this expression with ax squared plus bx plus c, and this will be equal to 0. From this expression, my a is equal to 2, my b is equal to negative 2, and my c is equal to 1. So Using the quadratic formula, we are going to have our x to be equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So if we simplify that, we'll have that expression to now become, by substitution, we'll have the value of our x to be equal to negative multiplied by negative 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 2 squared minus 4 multiplied by 1 multiplied by a, which is 1, and multiplied by c, which is 1, multiplied by a, which is 2, and all these will be divided by 2 multiplied by 2. So that expression, when we simplify it, we'll have our x to be equal to negative times negative is 2 plus or minus the square root of this negative square, because this is an even number, it will become what? Positive 4 minus 8, and this will be divided by 4, right? 2 times 2 is going to give us 4. So looking at that expression, we are now going to simplify further. Simplifying that expression, we'll have our x to be equal to 2 plus or minus the square root of negative 4 divided by 4. So from here, we can simply simplify further. And if I simplify further, we're going to have that expression to now become our x will be equal to 2 plus or minus, this can be 4 multiplied by the square root of negative 1, right? All divided by 4. So that expression can now be x equal to 2 plus or minus 2 and multiplied by j. Now remember, the square root of negative 1 is equal to j, and all this will be divided by 4. So, as simply put, we'll have that expression to now be equal to x equal to 2 plus or minus 2i divided by 4. If we simplify this or simplify this to a lowest term, we'll have this to become 2, which is common, 1 plus or minus I all divided by 4. And simplifying this, 2 here will give us 1, 2 will give us 2. So the value of our x will be equal to 1 plus or minus I divided by 2. So from that expression, you can see that we already have the value of x to be equal to 1 divided by 2. So the value of our x over here will now be our x1 is equal to 1 divided by 2. And then we'll have our x2 to be equal to 1 plus I divided by 2. And then we'll have our x3 to be equal to 1 minus I divided by 2. All these are the solutions we will get from simplifying that expression. One real solution and 2 imaginary solutions are the solutions that comes out from solving that expression given to us up here. So you see, very easy. If you do enjoy watching this math solution, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with friends and colleagues, and remember to subscribe to my channel for more simplified mathematics content. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye for now.